to you this morning, and we come boldly to the throne of grace. We come to tell you thank you, God, because you are the God. You'll just nearer unto you, Lord, for great things you have done. I worship you, Father, in spirit and in truth. I praise you for your power, oh God, and your strength that you gave us each morning, that we'll be able to rise up above our situation and come to you boldly to the throne of grace. On bending knees we come, oh God, Master. We come in your presence this morning. As I come, oh God, so much things are happening to us. So our burden is so great. So we come to the foot of the cross and we lay our burden at the foot of the cross. My Lord, my God, oh Father, there is no other God like thee. The God who made the heaven and the earth, the God who created us, the God who lifts us up when we are down, the God who we say thank you to you, oh God, because you send us rain, you send us sunshine. You is the sole provider for our soul. So, Master, this morning, oh God, here I come again, oh God, on the nation's behalf, begging you for mercy. Make our day be pleasant, oh God, because you are the creator of the universe. This morning, oh God, Father, I come in your presence, oh God. Oh, Master, bring all the little ones to you in your presence. Accept our prayers, oh God, Father. On bending knees we come. As we lift you up today, direct us, oh Lord, in every area of our life. When there is no vision, you said, oh Lord, the people will perish. But my God, we come to you. There is no direction in we run wild. We don't want to run wild, Father, when there is no direction. Let us, you direct us, oh God, and point us, because there is no other God like thee. We look everywhere. We search everywhere, because there isn't any. Oh God, Jesus say, I'm the way, the truth, and the life. No one come before him, oh God, because he is the one who died on the cross for me and for you. He died for us and he spilled his blood for us. He redeemed us with his blood. And so let us cover the nation with the blood of Jesus. Father, remember those who seek, oh God, Father. Remember them in the hospital, oh God. Sometimes they cry day and night when the pain rocked their mortal frame. We look to thee, oh God, and no other, because there isn't any. You are the Jehovah Jireh, the Jehovah Nissi, the Jehovah Rapha. We come to thee, oh God, the one who fight the battle for us when we cannot see no victory in sight because of the coronavirus, oh God. But we bring it to the battle to you. You'll fight a mighty battle, but the victory will be ours. We just have to be patient, oh God, Father. So let us worship the Father in beauty and in holiness. Let us lift him up, oh God, Master. Let us honor the Father. Let us glorify him. Oh, Master, look upon your little children this morning. Ask you, oh God, Master, to bless them. Open the dark understanding, oh God. Place your word into their hearts. Make them know that you are the Christ and how much you suffer and you love the little children. Oh, point them back to the right direction. Point them to the cross from Calvary, where you paid it all for them. Oh, Master, we are little children. You are in your sight, oh God, because you are the great shepherd, the shepherd that carries us to the pasture, the shepherd that feeds us with water and green grass. Help us, oh God, and help the little ones. Build a fence around them. Protect them, oh God. Take back the authority from Satan himself. Let us take him back, oh God, and let us come before the throne of grace. Master, this morning, remember the fishermen. Remember them, oh God, Master. Remember the farmers, oh God. Let us come to thee, oh God. Let them rebuke Satan on every corner. Rebuke him, oh God. When he comes to stretch his hand, we call upon the Father in heaven. The Father in heaven will protect them, going out and coming in. Father, this morning, oh God, let us remember our Prime Minister and the frontline workers. Oh, mighty God, how they toil day and night. While we sleeping, the frontline workers, the doctor, the nurses, they working. They get to say, saving soul. They're saving our father, our mother, our brother. So let us pray to God to strengthen them, oh God. Lift them up this morning, oh God. Cover them with the blood of Jesus. Protect them, oh God, Master. Let your love shine through the heart, oh God. Master, we beg you in the name of Jesus. Hear us when we cried out to you, God, Father, and we give you thanks and praise. Father, not forgetting our beloved Prime Minister, how he loved the nation, how he sacrificed so much for the nation. Open doors and windows of opportunities for him. Help him, oh God, Master. Remember all his ministers, how they toil all day. They go to bed and they remember the nation people, the promises that they made. So I ask you, God, Father, bless them in the name of Jesus. Father, not forgetting Mr. Donald. Remember that son of yours, oh God. Remember his radio station. Bless him, Master. Bless him on all bending side. Lift him up in grace, oh God, and cover him with the blood of Jesus. And this time, oh God, Father, we tell you thank you. You taught us to say, whenever we pray, we must say, our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come. That will be done on us as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from all evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever and ever. And we say amen and amen. Good morning to the people in the diaspora. Good morning to you, Kami and Miss Jacob. Bless you. In the name of Jesus, amen. Good morning again to you, Mr. Donald. Have a wonderful day.
You
God
too.
bless
Take
you.
care. Good.
Amen. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Real 91.9, 91.5, triple of the W's dot realfmgrenada.com. Not the Real FM, yeah. Somebody said, why don't you have Real FM? I had the Real FM thingy, and we had a bit of a bother in that that where we were hosting, we missed a payment by a month. We didn't get the date. So by the time we remembered and we went to pay online, it was the somebody or a grouping on the internet, they would have taken that address. So in order for us to get that address back, we had to pay someone like $20,000 US. They were willing to sell it back to us for. So I decided, no, we can't pay that $20,000 US. So I just added D, and persons figure, okay, fine, it's D as in THE, no, D as in the letter D. And why D? Of course, Donald. I have my good friend laughing. Good morning to you, Carl Caton.
Peace, my brother. Peace to the listeners of The Real FM.
Yeah, Donald's the Real FM.
Yeah.
So now you know what the D means.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. You know, I don't just choose things just like that. I think I like the sound of that mic. I prefer this one. So you might have to carry it over to you. Yeah, carry that one over to you. I think I like the sound of this one. Same angle, just different side. All right, let's see how that one sounds now.
Peace, my brother.
That's a little bit better. I like that quality now. Let me see if I can show the folks the big guy.
Why?
Why not show the folks the big guy? Yeah, look at the big guy. This is the big one, baby. You know, whenever I see your face, your mugshot like that, right? I was a fan of wrestling, yeah.
Yeah.
Big fan of wrestling back in the day, and my era was the era of people like Ricky the Steamboat Dragon,
Hulk
Hogan, Ric Flair in his prime,
continually saying unto me, where is thy God? When I remember these things, I pour out my soul in me, for I have gone with the multitude and went with them to the house of God with the voice of joy and praise with the multitude that keep holy day. This is the end of the scripture reading.
And thank you, my dear. How's your night?
Oh, it was good.
Great. The girls all right?
Everybody's all right.
All right. Good to hear. Take care. So have a wonderful day now.
Okay,
bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
19 minutes and 30 seconds after the 7 o'clock hour. We're getting close. Well, we're closing right on the weather. Political Wednesdays. Don't forget, that's what it is. I said that, didn't I? My good friend Tommy Matthew, he loves Political Wednesdays. But he did say to me, don't worry, they'll lock you up one of these days, Andre. Lock me up, oh, please.
Innocent life is gone.
Can't happen.
It's only by
No, because I don't. Why? They don't do wrong things. They can only lock you up if you do wrong things.
in our life, trying to survive. That is how it is today. So as you go along your way, you got to be careful. You got to be careful. Where you go when you're walking. What you say when you're talking. You got to be careful. You got to be careful, careful.
It's real. It's 91 on a Political Wednesday. Yeah, that's what I call it. But drop the politics, Andre, for a minute and deal with the weather. The weather is fair and square and deals with everybody in the same way. Isn't that so, Cassia?
Yes.
Right. Good morning.
Good morning.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm all right, you know.
All right.
All right. Tell me.
Good morning to you, listeners. Here is the weather for today, Wednesday, 8th December 2021. Presently at the airport, conditions are fair. Winds are from the east at 10 miles per hour. Pressure 1012.9 millibars, which is below normal and rising. Present temperature 26.2 degrees Celsius. Relative humidity 82%. Yesterday's maximum temperature was 31.4 degrees Celsius. Minimum temperature last night 25.4 degrees Celsius. Over the past 24 hours, there was only a trace of rainfall at the airport, hence the total for the month remains at 25.1 millimeters. Looking at the public forecast valid for today and tonight, the weather is expected to be mostly fair, windy, and hazy, becoming partly cloudy at times with light to moderate showers. Today's maximum temperature 30.5 degrees Celsius. Winds northeasterly to easterly at 15 to 25 miles per hour. Seas moderate, waves 5 to 7 feet in open waters. A small craft advisory remains in effect. Tides are currently rising and will be high at 8:30 a.m., low at 4:45 p.m. Sunset today 5:43, sunrise tomorrow 6:17. Again, the weather is expected to be mostly fair, windy, and hazy, becoming partly cloudy at times with light to moderate showers. A small craft advisory remains in effect. From the Met Office, I am Cassia Johnson.
Thank you very much, my dear. And do say hello to Eugene Wint for me.
I will.
Yeah.
All right.
And Andre Charles, too.
Okay.
All right. And Hubert White, too. Now,
I'll tell everybody. It's
But
fine.
that's it, girl. That's it. That's it. Take care.
All right.
All right, bye-bye. Real 91.9. What are you smiling again for? I'm going to show people how you smiling.
What do you think about it? You have me being viewed by persons?
No, you're not being viewed by anybody right now.
Oh,
No. I took that off. Remember the power went?
yeah.
Right. So it would have tripped the internet. So then the view went down.
you
The,
had to
the live went down.
recalibrate.
So I had to redo it. It's back up and running, but it doesn't carry your mug shot at this time. It doesn't. We're gonna take a commercial break and come back. This is real. This is 91.9. 91.5 www.drealfmgrenada.com. Good morning, Grenada.
Ozone really gets it clean. Get with the Ozone family line of products. Ozone liquid laundry detergent. Perfect for your semi or fully automatic washing machines. Yet suitable for your hand wash. Soft on your hands. Ozone disinfectant cleaner. It's the most powerful disinfectant and cleaner with a long-lasting fresh scent. Tackles every job around the house or office. Ozone detergent powder and ultra soft fabric softener gets your clothes clean with a natural freshness. Keeps your colors bright. Choose from the wonderful scents: soft flower, ocean breeze, and the new aloe vera. Keep your kitchen sparkling clean with the Ozone dishwashing liquid, Ozone sponges, and cleaning cloth. Ozone toilet bowl cleaner removes lime scale and kills germs while giving your toilet a refreshing scent. Ozone really gets it clean. Marketed and distributed by Calico, Frequente St. George's, and are available at shops and supermarkets nationwide.
Who wants to save 30%? Everybody. Now more than ever, Flow understands the need to make your dollar stretch. Our new bundles can help you save 30% off your current bill. Plus, get a free speed upgrade on your in-home internet. Simply add your mobile to your current home services account and save 30%. It's easy. Sign up now and save. All on the most reliable fixed and mobile network on island. Visit a Flow store or call us at 1-800-804-2994 for more information. Flow, it only gets better. Terms and conditions apply.
How did you get your electricity bill to be so low?
For one, we size our transformers just for what we need, and we unplug transformers, chargers, and other devices when they're not in use. We also replaced our light bulbs with LED. I even replaced the seal on my refrigerator door to keep the cold air in.
How do you know if it is working?
We pay attention to the usage history table. Over time, our average usage.
Happy Country Gardeners invite you to their annual plant exhibition and sale at Nikki and Daughters Supermarket Car Park, Dunfermline Main Road, St. Andrew, on the 8th, 9th, and 10th of December 2021 from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. daily. On sale will be a wide variety of ornamental plants, pineapple plants, bay leaf, bilimbi, fruits, and vegetables, supporting women in the rural economy. COVID-19 protocol applies.
Dear Grenville Cooperative Credit Union family, 2021 came with many challenges, but we were able together survive the difficulties presented. Our board, management, and staff thank you, our cherished members, for doing business with us over the past year. We take this opportunity to wish you and your family a very merry, but most of all, a safe Christmas holiday. We invite you to call us on 442-8602 or drop in to your preferred branch and take advantage of our Christmas special offers. We look forward to serving you in 2022 and wish you success in all your endeavors. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas to all.
There comes a time in every household when a loved one passes on, and we all need the support and guidance of a trusted friend. Lacroix Brothers Funeral Home has been your dedicated friend. And now, for your convenience and added financial ease, we introduce specially designed complete funeral packages from as low as $5,500. Same professional quality services, but now greater choices at the lowest possible prices. As you prepare to enter your loved one into eternal rest, visit Lacroix Brothers Funeral Home and select a package that brings added comfort to the entire family. Conditions apply. Serving you from locations in St. George's, Grenville, and Carriacou. Call us at 440-2302 any time of day. Lacroix Brothers Funeral Home, continuing a tradition of excellence.
Eminent M&M Hardware Limited, Hope St. Andrew and Dusty Highway, St. George. Shop conveniently for all your building materials, including plumbing, electrical, lumber, cement, steel, and much more. We manufacture roofing sheets available in 11 colors, aluminum windows, doors, insect screens, and hurricane shutters. Installation services are available for all our manufactured products. Our opening hours are Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. M&N Hardware Limited. Come on in and experience our affordable prices, or call us 444-6757 or 440-6757 Dusty Highway. Email us at info@mahonhardware.com or mnmdusty@mahonhardware.com. M&N Hardware, foundation to roof. Let's build together.
The Ministry of Health and the Government of Grenada, in collaboration with the Pan American Health Organization, is asking all its citizens to help slow the spread of COVID-19 on the Tri-Island state of Grenada, Carriacou, and PT Martinique, as we are committed to keeping our nation safe. For information that is credible and factual, check only official sources. Help stop misinformation today. Having the correct information can save lives, together with vaccination. A message from the Ministry of Health and the Pan American Health Organization.
The first word when you speak about furniture is classic. Yes, at Classic Furniture, they design and make the best in local furniture. All their products are made from the finest local wood available on island. You think it, they design it and make it to your expectations. The highest standards at the best possible price, and they also provide higher purchase for you, their valued customers. Located on Ben Jones Street in Grenville, with their factory at Chantemelle in St. Patrick. That's where you need to visit when looking for products made of the finest local wood. They deliver and install items at no extra cost. Your satisfaction is their mission. The extra step is taken to ensure their customers are completely satisfied. They do doors and finished kitchens, supplies mattresses, and restores antique pieces to look like the first day they were made. Hey, give us a call on 442-4645 and 442-9726. Classic Furniture, Grenada's homegrown furniture producers.
Do you know someone of lesser means in your community deserving of some Christmas cheer? Then don't miss this opportunity to nominate that someone for a Nawasa Christmas food hamper. Nomination is open and ends on December 10th, 2021. So hurry, get your submission forms from any of our offices on the Carenage, Grenville, Grove, or main office at Lucas Street, or on our social media platforms, and share some love this Christmas. Terms and conditions apply. Nawasa, committed to meeting customers' needs. Good morning, listeners, and welcome to WaterWise, a production of the National Water and Sewerage Authority, Nawasa. I am Wendy Chateau. It's December 8th, and we are 2 days away from the close of nominations for Nawasa's traditional Christmas food hamper promotion. 40 individuals of lesser means in communities across Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique, nominated by members of their community, will be awarded food hampers just in time for Christmas. The promotion provides hampers for the less fortunate with the intent of ensuring that those most deserving individuals experience at least some joy at Christmas. You are encouraged to nominate a member of your community of lesser means who you consider deserving of a Nawasa food hamper. Here is Communications Supervisor Mr. Miller Lewis with a reminder of the promotion guidelines.
So while we understand that you may have 5 persons within your community that you believe deserves to receive a food hamper, we are only able to accommodate 1 person. The beneficiaries, of course, because the nominators nominate someone, so they will be the beneficiary, must be a current customer of Nawasa, must be making ongoing efforts to pay their water bill. Nawasa's employees are not and will not be able to nominate a cousin, an aunt, a sibling. So therefore it means that they must not be a close relative of a current Nawasa employee.
and they must not be a part of the government assistance for the needy program, because the government assistance for the needy program provides water. They pay the water for those consumers. So we're saying, since you're getting this soft support already, now we're going to give someone who is not able to be a part of the program but are deserving. NOWASA's rights. We're going to tell person that we've done every year, if your service is disconnected, you will not be eligible to be a part of the promotion. And of course, we are going to investigate the eligibility of all the possible beneficiaries.
Remember that nomination closes on December 10th, that's this coming Friday, to allow enough time for NOWASA to conduct its own internal investigations before distribution during the week of December 21st. Ask about the promotion at any of our cash offices at Benjones Street, Grenville, Lower Depredin Street, Guelph, the Carenage, St. George, or our Lucas Street headquarters. Nomination forms can also be accessed via our social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Remember, you are only allowed to submit the name of one potential beneficiary and must provide their full name, contact number, and a detailed location for submission to be deemed complete. Again, the deadline for submissions is this Friday, December 10th, so grab this opportunity to help NOWASA bring some Christmas cheer. Also this morning, having had to postpone the official commissioning of the new Munich water treatment plant on previous occasions for various reasons, NOWASA is making another attempt to commission the facility tomorrow, Thursday, December 9th, 2021. This will be NOWASA's fourth effort at commissioning the new facility, which saw the construction of a brand new sedimentation tank, 2 slow sand filters, and a water storage tank with a capacity of approximately 50,000 gallons. Operationally, NOWASA has seen improvements in consistency of water supply and quality, benefiting residents of Munich, Mount Carmel, Tuileries, Marquis, and surrounding communities in the parish of St. Andrew. Tomorrow's ceremony will be attended by NOWASA's line minister, Senator Norland Cox, parliamentary representative for St. Andrews Southwest, Yulan Bean Hosford, and other specially invited guests. The new Munich water treatment plant was constructed with co-funding from the Basic Needs Trust Fund, BNTF, at a cost of $800,000. That's our time with you today. On behalf of the entire team at NOWASA, I am Wendy Chateau. Thank you for joining us. Have yourselves a wonderful and productive day. Don't forget to go follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay connected. Do you know someone of lesser means in your community deserving of some Christmas cheer? Then don't miss this opportunity to nominate that someone for a NOWASA Christmas food hamper. Nomination is open and ends on December 10th, 2021. So hurry, get your submission forms from any of our offices on the Carenage, Grenville, Guelph, our main office at Lucas Street, or on our social media platforms, and share some love this Christmas. Terms and conditions apply. NOWASA, committed to meeting customers' needs.
Where you walk, what you say, when you talk, where you go, where you walk, what you say, when you talk.
It's a hungry world out there, with everybody scrambling to get a share. Wolves in sheep clothing, birds of prey waiting to swoop down on you, and there's no telling what they'll do. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. Where you go, when you walk.
Again. Why do you have to do that?
Because according to my grandmother, I'm on the air that way.
You only smiling like
Yes,
a
so
shit.
being on
They
the
seeing
air.
you smiling
Yes,
now. You know?
because on the air.
You're on the air.
So I'm smiling.
On the radio.
On the air, they used to say,
On
I
the
hear
air.
it over the air.
I hear it over the air.
Yes.
Yeah. Boy. Those are the days of transistor radios. And
Yes,
they say,
man.
What you hear on your transistor today?
Yeah.
Oh boy. You know today the youngsters go in the garden with their phone, and their phone is everything.
Yes.
But then, back then, your father, grandfather, bigger brother, whatever, going with the radio in the garden, you have like a radio in your bag.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes based on how you it fell before, you have a lot of rubber band and thing and tape around it, but it working, eh?
What do you mean?
I did on one station, Weebs.
When you stick on Weebs, that is it.
That's it.
You want to get Weebs, they just rip the knob off?
Yeah. And then you had then cricket. You know, I couldn't understand these guys, meaning the elder set of people back then. They're listening cricket up until 3 o'clock in the morning out of Australia or India or wherever Western is playing. And by 3:30, 4:15, they're ready to go in the landing.
Yeah, for the whole day.
For the whole day, you know. And they would have listened ball by ball. You know.
Yeah, ball by ball commentary.
Nah, boy. These guys are good.
They don't make them like that anymore.
No, they don't make them like that anymore. They definitely don't make them like that anymore. I'm looking for something that I can't see. Oh, there it is. Carl and Andre together. Can you see what it looks like?
Carl and Carl. Okay.
That's it. Yeah, so Carl and Andre. CNA. CNC.
Andre
CNC is
Donald.
a group in a music factory. That's a group. Good morning to my friend and master Carl. So I guess I'm her friend. So somebody's calling us. Okay, so let's take this call. I don't know what the call is about, but let's take the call. Hold on there. We're coming to you to take your call. We got to do a little bit of change of attitude before we take the call. Hold on. Let's see. All right, so all that's done. And Carl, say good morning. Hello.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
How are you this morning?
I'm okay.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm listening.
I call to ask where is my thing, Mr. Donald?
What thing is that?
My fruit.
I didn't go down to St. George's.
Okay, we got that a call for, right?
Well,
Because
you'll get some this weekend.
Okay, then thank you.
But it's more expensive now, eh?
I don't know.
It's more expensive now.
It's more expensive now?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, because you want more. The demand is great. So the price has to go up. And then you have to pay for transport, shipping and handling.
I hear you, Mr. Donald.
Take care of yourself. All right, one love.
Have yourself a good day.
You too. All right, great.
All right, bro.
Yeah, Kate. What happening now?
Your school?
You know, kind of I like Wednesdays now more than Fridays.
Because
Wednesdays is mine. I only invited you. Excuse me.
That's the only reason you could advance why you like Wednesdays more?
Yeah. That's the reason why I like it more. Wednesdays belong to me.
That's why you try to speak so loud, because that reason weak.
If you think it's weak, that's entirely up to you. That's why I like it more.
And then somebody giving you...
Let me tell you, Fridays we do it together. Sundays you on your own, bro. Do you understand?
Yes.
Sundays I still have to do something and haggle with Kennedy and Richard. Wednesdays.
Okay.
That's me. I can go anywhere on Wednesdays.
So,
go on.
So what's the latest?
The latest? Yeah. Well, yesterday morning I got some information from a source, and the source says Agent Persuader Thomas has resigned. So I'm like, Agent Persuader Thomas resigned. So I did a quick check, and It was that. And the only reason why I didn't put it out yesterday morning is because we had that insurance program and I didn't want to taint the program, kind of. So I did a quick check, and in my check, I found out that he did resign. There's no doubt about it. He did resign. And he resigned as the caretaker for the constituency of St. David, a constituency which he had tried twice to win and was not successful. As a matter of fact, yesterday afternoon sometime, the Congress, and yesterday would have been the 7th, yes, the Congress, they put out a release, and it went like this. The National Democratic Congress starts the process of candidate selection for immediate release 7th December 2021. As part of the process of beginning the selection of candidates to contest the next general elections, the NDC is pleased to announce that the current caretaker for St. David has stepped down as the caretaker in light of an expressed interest of the political leader to contest the St. David seat. We thank the prior candidate and those who have supported him and ask for their sustained support as he continues the post of deputy political leader of the NDC. We look forward to this new phase of candidate selection in our constituencies under the stewardship of our new party leader. That's it.
They didn't want Christopher Columbus in Italy. They didn't want Christopher Columbus in Rome. Andre Donald, the whole place confused when they heard that in the news. And you know, Andre, that is instructive to understand here. The deputy political leader has become the first casualty. Now, one has to understand what here is at play. The boss is being the boss. So if you buy the thing, you determine how the thing run. Now, if you understand politics and what is at play here, the National Democratic Congress is letting all and sundry know we're looking for what we believe is a home for the leader. So whoever stands in the way has to be sacrificed. Added to the fact that, yes, there was a press conference maybe, how many days ago, not 2 or 3 days ago?
Yeah.
And that would have known, that action should have known, because you don't set up an office, like wake up tomorrow morning and set up an office. You have to do the infrastructure and all that, so one has to know. And what I'm picking up from the grapevine, Dre, the gentleman who they say resigned was only invited to the function, so like he didn't know what going on to, you know. And remember, not too long ago, Miss Bernardine, they say how she resigned too, and then when information started to release, they didn't want Christopher Columbus in Italy again. They didn't want him in Rome, so he had to move. So, and that speaks to the core of the thing, Dre, loyalty. How could you present yourself for that and among your own? Like, they say serpent when he make it a turn back and eat your own. No loyalty. You don't care who's casualty. The arrogance spewed by the particular gentleman tells you, you know. So moving forward, I want to hear how this particular gentleman, but based on the constitution of the Congress, they say when you get defeated twice, you shouldn't come back. So maybe they could come and say, no, the man know all along, he lose twice already, so you think. But going forward, the deputy political leader, I thought should have some weight within the construct of the executive. So, devil's advocate, you get what you require or what you want. What is the position of the deputy political leader?
Call. Somebody wants to speak. I will let them speak.
Yes.
Because I'll take some time to deliver it. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning, sir.
Well, I could say, Master Cole,
Peace, my brother.
I feel I want you back in active politics, because you and Mr. Donald, because NDC activists told me on Sunday they feel you are campaigning. I don't know why they say that.
What are they saying?
They say they feel it's campaign. I tell them, no, you are just making the facts as it is. But they say, so I will have to invite you all in active politics because people feel so. I don't know how you find it. If you find it a good idea.
The thing about it, for my country's sake, no sacrifice is too hard to me.
Right.
And I say no more on that. However, the people ought to know what is going on, and I'm duty bound as a citizen of the state. If I feel the persons are not properly edified, it's my duty so to do. Whatever medium is available to me, I would use it to let the people know. And by now everybody know who I support politically. It is not no Russian roulette thing.
No hiding thing.
Nah. Person can say they want that. Unlike a lot of people who tend to play games. I choose not to.
I also want to say this government, and I have no apologies in it, is a government what is answering to the call, to the cry of the people.
The greater good for the greater number.
There is nobody could challenge that. That government listen, because there is evidence to prove that when the people cry out in this COVID-19, you could see the government is doing something.
Testify, brother.
About what the people is saying. So nobody can challenge that. So I am saying you're always doing a good job. You're doing a good job by letting people know what is taking place in the country. And who against it because you're speaking fact. They say you're vocal. They say you come out straight and say as it is.
Yeah, man, no COVID in my vertebrae.
Yes. I want to say I'm going to invite you to be more active.
The thing about it, I speak with conviction on anything I do. I don't do no thing in half measures. Now, I used to be a police officer and my vision was to enter into politics. I didn't stay in the police and play politics as some doing. I leave it out and I get into frontline politics, however we know what went on. But my desire to be a champion of the less fortunate has not stopped. My desire to speak for the voiceless has not stopped. So if they call it campaigning, so let it be. And I won't stop and I won't daunt me by them saying that. So you could look forward to hearing Master Carl speak on issues, because I am convinced, and you know, that this present administration has been doing things for the greater good, for the greater number of people.
Right.
And in many cases, it is not done with color. It is colorblind because the effect is felt right across. And as you say, this present administration have been answering the call of the people. They cry and say, oh, vehicle thing, the road's bad. Then the government answer the call. We're doing roads all about. They say, only road they doing now. So like every time they say something and the government answer the call, like they vex. They say, well, gas price too high. The government answer the call. They say electricity too high. The government say, yes, we agree and we're going to do something. And what is instructive to note, they try to not get the electricity price go down because they bring anything out in court. But all that has to come on, so the people have to know who for who. So when they give you the narrative on thing, we have to set the record straight. Poor people have to eat, food must eat. Price, the government listen and price being adjusted. Person say, well, they work, they give all their life to service in Grenada, the pension thing. So the government covering every base. And that's what you want a government to do, you know. You don't want a government to make excuse and say we didn't get nothing in the treasury and all kind of things. And the government took prudent financial action when they returned in 2013, and now we're picking the grapes. We're reaping the benefit of that prudent measures. So to say the government don't do nothing is so far from the truth.
All right, have a nice day, sir.
Okay.
I want to say something. Go on, Angela.
You don't want to say as you said to me. Say.
So
say what you need to say.
In reference to the deputy political leader resigning, I just want to draw a parallel with a lot of infrastructure going on, really roads. How you call what the black stuff?
What?
What they putting on the road?
Asphalt.
Oh, right. So right. So is the asphalt? Take it out on the asphalt. Is the asphalt? I see no man done.
Bobla has a tune. Rise up from the asphalt.
Yeah, it's the asphalt. Right now, it's the asphalt.
It's the asphalt?
Yes,
Claudine,
not mine.
Claudine Houston, do you know her?
Not sure.
Claudine Houston was a police officer.
How long ago? Not in my time.
Nah, not in your time. Definitely not in your time. She's a police officer. Good morning, Claudine. Was I supposed to say something, Carl?
I guess Claudine knows the asphalt. You see, you had to deliberate on the same issue, which we heard in the news, which have a lot of us confused.
Keaton.
I like when you call me Carl. Keaton to me is an ordinary guy. Simple squad. Call me Master Carl, man. Say, Master Carl.
No,
you get my attention.
You don't tell me what to do.
I could.
I don't do what people say just like that. Now, Keaton, listen to me. Listen to me very carefully. When the elections took place at the convention of the National Democratic Congress.
When this election took place?
When the elections, I'm giving them that. When that took place, it was not by chance that Adrian Thomas, aka Persuader, it was not by chance that he was given,
selected,
he was given,
selected,
the position of deputy political leader. That was not by chance.
No, it was the plan.
Good. It is not by chance now that he was asked to step down as caretaker.
That he was made to step down.
It is not by chance. Why? You see, they expected that Deacon Mitchell, Mr. Mitchell as I will call him from here on, as I usually call him, they expected him to accept, and because they saw him and they continue to see him as a member of the privilegencia, they thought that he was going to feel comfortable running in the South. That backfired. He did not want to run in the South.
Nope.
They then thought, well, let's slip him in to where Tobias Clement is. But they realized, hold on, we can't.
Northeast.
They realized, no, we can't. Why? Because we are engaging. We want to keep talking to Tobias.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So they do not want to upset the apple cart there as yet.
No cat among the pigeons.
Good. So the only thing for Mr. Mitchell was to return home. Because that's where he's from. St. David. And they thought, hold on, for him to return home here, we need to do so and get Persuaded to step down. Let me tell you something. You don't know Adrian Thomas. You don't know him.
I never professed so
right.
to do.
He, Adrian Thomas, had a personal relationship, romantic relationship, with a friend of mine who will remain nameless. Not in the country. The person is not in the country now, but I prefer to have that person remain nameless.
Yes, yes.
And I used to be in that person's office, that lady's office, on a regular basis.
On the regular?
When I was teaching.
Wow. A
man
of many talents.
At Heinzie in St. Georgia. And he used to meet me there. We used to meet up and we'd be chatting. And Persuader is as stubborn as a mule. Do you understand?
Yep.
Now, you ain't getting Persuader to resign from that position as easy as that. When he is the deputy leader, no, he was forced to resign. They like it or not, put whatever spin they want to. I read out their letter, put whatever spin they want to put on it. Persuader was forced to resign. Okay. Ain't nobody telling me different.
They're trying too hard to fix it. Trying
Correct.
too hard.
That would have been my next statement. The efforts
they put in
to spin this is really, really hard. They're trying hard because they know that the people of Grenada would have gotten a sniff of their indecisiveness. And the people of Grenada again would have been privy to, hold on, these guys can't stay together for a minute.
Discord is
among the ranks. And that is what they're trying to do so and spin out.
That's the crux of the matter.
I say, and I say this straight up.
Take warning.
Congress, don't chorus me. I don't want to chorus me. Don't chorus me. Congress, you have failed the people of Grenada again. The people of Grenada were looking at you. And Congress, you have failed the people of Grenada again. And that is sad. Really, really sad.
Well, that's true to form. That's a strong suit, you know. Discord is a strong suit. They just be in the Congress.
Somebody said that's in their DNA.
Yeah,
we got to take a commercial break. We'll come back. This is real. This is 91.9 FM. I say, before we go to the break, Colin, I say to Grenadians, this is the half a dozen you're waiting for. You got the 6. This is the half a dozen. The same damn khaki pants.
Darling, would you like some tea? I've made your favorite.
Well, thank you, darling. I'm here finishing my blog post to help homeowners understand their electricity bills. The left side of your bill shows the rates for electricity and the government charges. The middle portion shows the number of units you've consumed, plus the history of your usage over the last 8 months. And the right side shows how much you're being charged.
I really think people are going to value this information.
Grenlec, energizing our...
M&M Hardware Limited, Hope St. Andrew and Dusty Highway, St. George. Shop conveniently for all your building materials, including plumbing, electrical, lumber, cement, steel, and much more. We manufacture roofing sheets available in 11 colors, aluminum windows, doors, insect screens, and hurricane shutters. Installation services are available for all our manufactured products. Our opening hours are Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. M&M Hardware Limited. Come on in and experience our affordable prices or call us 444-6757 or 440-6757 Dusty Highway. Email us at info@mahonhardware.com or mnmdusty@mahonhardware.com. M&M Hardware, foundation to roof. Let's build together.
Win more with the NLA's Daily Cash Fall. Every day with more plays and bigger prizes to be won. It's a 4-digit game with all the bet types you already know and much, much more. From 0000 to 9999. Choose your 4 numbers and place your bet from 11 different bet types. Choose from inline, 4 different mixes, first 3, last 3, and 4 different backup options too. Best of all, it starts at just $1, except for backups, which starts at $2. Win as much as $5,000 with a $1 inline bet and as much as $6,200 in a $2 backup bet. Imagine $50,000 for a winning $10 inline bet. There's definitely more to win with the Daily Cash 4. More plays, bigger prizes, twice per day, Mondays to Saturdays. Must be 18 and over to participate. NLA, making your dreams come true while supporting sports, culture, and nation building.
The Housing Authority offers products that people can choose from, products that people can access, and I think anyone looking to build, just call the Housing Authority of Grenada. The service was superb. Every step of the way, they collaborated with the owner, they collaborated with the builder. The builder himself was really good. For what I've seen them do, I have to say that from buildings they have done in the past to where they are now, they have come up to speed with modern trends, modern designs, and I think I will advise anybody.
It's real. It's 91.9, 91.5, www.drealfmgrenada.com. Broadcasting from studios located at Main Street, Sateas, inside the beautiful historical St. Patrick. Catch us? Yeah, you can visit us at any time. Or you can visit our website, www.drealfmgrenada.com. Good morning to our friends inside of Fun City, Brooklyn, 107.9 J1 FM. Thank you so very much for joining us. Andre Donald on Political Wednesdays. This morning I have a guest with me who's trying to take over my program, Carl Caton. Good morning again, Carl. Nice to have you. Just had to remind you that you are a guest. This is not Fridays when we co-host. You are a guest, right?
Morning to my good friend Lena Brizan listening in New York.
Lena Brizan.
Yeah, a very, very good friend.
That's a good friend?
Yeah.
Okay. No, as I said before, we got a call. Let's take the call. I want to entertain as many callers as possible. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Donald.
Morning, Mr. You needed here. You have some work to finish. You needed it. I say no more. And I wouldn't tell you that if I didn't see the reason for you to be needed this morning. Good?
Wonderful.
All right, good. That's why I like you. Brethren for life. Yeah, tell me.
Morning, Master Carl.
Morning.
Yeah, first of all, good morning to Grenada. First of all, I just want to say thank you on behalf of the parliamentary representative of Southwest St. Andrews, Honorable Yolan Bain Horsford, for all the young persons who came out yesterday evening at Crampies and Soubise for that engagement, one-on-one with the Honorable Minister and Parliamentary Rep and Senator Judd Cadet. It was a wonderful evening. You have a lot of young people, I mean, as young as 11, right? Very interested, and I'll be surprised to know what they're interested in. But it was a good session. So I really would like to say thank you to them, and to those who helped to put the whole activity together. Right, and so secondly, I just wanted to say the purge continues. Right? It is no secret that what is going on there within the National Democratic Congress, you know,
Go on.
Out for 3 weeks ago, you say here, we ready. Here's what we do. We select these persons and so forth. And they try very hard to defend the whole process. But based on the information coming out, we recognize what really happened. And everybody was amazed then, but you hit the nail on the head, you know. Why the deputy, no, why the leader then, persuader, interim leader, accepted the post of deputy political leader? At the time, one didn't look in that far. But as you explained, they knew what the process was. And he was like a safe thing. However, he has to go. But if he understands the whole workings of democracy as they claim to champion good governance and integrity and so forth, he is duty bound to resign from the whole organization. Because what I find happening, it is not instilling confidence in nobody. And he being around is just emphasizing what being said in terms of the grouping, in terms of what they want to do, the unity, the teamness about it. Because if you see the mantra they push into, it's not about a team here. They push in one-manism.
Well, it's one-manism because one man that have the money.
They don't push in no team.
Access to the money. One man.
So what he wants, he gets at the expense of anybody.
Anything Mr. Mitchell wants right now is given to him on a silver platter. Anything. That is how it will run. I am spending the money, therefore I call the tunes.
All tunes.
All the tunes. I was the one who paid off the Lett family in terms of back rent.
Yes.
Therefore, I call the tunes. That is why I did not invite you. I did not tell you about my doings. I invited you when everything was in place. Morning Persuader, you were invited. You know that, innit? You're the same one, Persuader, who said that this was the best thing for Grenada. Now you're seeing it. Now you're feeling it. And you know. If you stay in there, Adrian, you are being a hypocrite.
It's really bought off all jokes.
And between me and you, bro, I don't believe that you're a hypocrite. You hard-headed. But I don't think that you're a hypocrite. And if you stay there, it will be the biggest hypocritical move in the history of politics in Grenada. You understand? Think about it, bro. Leave while you can. They may destroy you more. And let me tell you, based on what I'm hearing, Carl, Terry Forrester, you're next. Because when they bring the playwright to run in the South, Terry, you're next.
He's Goldberger.
You will not, Terry. And I'm telling you, Terry, you will not represent the people of the South on an NDC ticket. You will not. They're going to put the playwright ahead of you. Good, Terry? Yeah, the playwright ahead of you, my brother. What's going on, Terry? Well, as you said, and thanks for saying it, democracy reigns within the National Democratic Congress. Democracy reigns, Terry. You didn't realize that thing would have turned wrong and caused you to hit your asphalt. Eh? Terry, you didn't realize that. Oh my God, Terry. Come on, Terry. You should have known.
Terry. To each his 100, and Terry has come into the ultimate era. But he admire him, he's still soldiering on until such time. When reality hits home, it'll be a different issue.
Who you admire, Terry?
Yeah, because he soldiers on.
But the only reason they have used for Terry is because Terry is the only one who has the time on Sunday from 12 to 1
to do that,
to do the program. And they're training 2 young girls with him right now. So just now they're getting rid of Terry.
Okay.
Good morning.
Good morning, Andre. How are you doing this morning?
That's my business.
That is everybody's business. You're on the radio and we care about you, so that's everybody's business.
Please,
Don't even know that is your business.
You're not asking that because you care. You're asking that because you fast.
I asking that because I care. You know that. And apart from that, I fast too. So.
Good morning.
Master Carl. Rasta Deya.
Yeah, man.
Man, Andre, with the politics part, right, are listening and so, but a call on a slightly different thing. Not to shift your conversation, but just a slightly different one I wanted to mention this morning. Andre, I think we've spoken about the benefits from the budget that are going to various sectors. So we know the police getting, nurses getting, etc. But it have one group of people I find I ain't hearing much people talking about. And I think they were in as much danger as anybody else. You see the sanitation workers, Andre? Those sanitation workers, imagine, we had 5,000 plus cases of COVID-19. Many people were home quarantining, which means that they were putting out the garbage with everybody else. And these sanitation workers had to go. Yes, the companies they work with provide equipment for them, but they didn't know which houses had people with COVID. They didn't know which garbage they're picking up was from a COVID patient or so. As far as I'm concerned, they are frontline too. Yes, they are not government workers, so I know government would not be able to, may not be able to provide additional month's salary to them. But whether it's the business community or us, I know you are heavy on the us as a people doing these things. Whether as communities, as business community, whatever, I think they deserve a little something extra too.
Well, I'll put it to you this way, Sheldon. Well, I agree with you wholly here, but I say the managers or the owners of these different companies, excuse me, because it's not one company that owns this thing. There are various persons across the country.
Yeah.
I believe that they have never had to do anything like this before.
Mm-hmm.
And quote unquote, they ain't working hand to mouth like that.
Mm-hmm.
They, and I believe it was the Prime Minister who requested that private businesses do likewise. They may not be able to give half, but if they can give quarter, it will go somewhere. They need to come forward and do that because they are not asked every week to do things like that.
Yeah.
It is their responsibility. Even here, Sheldon, excuse me, at Real FM, ain't much, but I'm going to try to do so and see if I can do a half to make sure it ain't choke me. But I'm going to try to do so and do a half. Even here. And these people, they make a change. They make plenty, but if it's a couple $1,000s they have coming in every month, that comes in. They can take 1 month and invest it in their workers in the store. And that's after all their bills, That's after they pay all their bills. They're still getting a couple $1,000s. Pay your workers a quarter or a half month. That's on you.
Yeah. Well, whichever way it comes, I think each of us every one of us, because I say they were picking up garbage right. I mean, they have to do it. They're picking up the garbage right around without a knowledge that, hey, this is a household of people. They have 4 people inside here with COVID-19, or this has 1 person with COVID-19. It's not like garbage was marked specially marked bags, or you had a team picking it up. It's the same people that were picking up for me and you were picking up for them. And as such, I think that as you said, the company
has that responsibility.
Even if others want to assist as well, it's up to them. But I think they more than deserve a little something as well.
Okay.
All right, brother.
Thank you, sir.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
You too.
And Mastercard.
All right. Great. It's real. It's 91. I have a tune I want to play for you. You want it?
Yes.
St. David could be a possible seat. St. David is not a simple seat for any party to win. The possibility of anything winning that seat is very much more likely with the leader of the party running than Postueda. So I think Postueda would admit or humble himself and give way because of that. Based on analysis, I know Postueda is a very independent mind person. I don't know Postueda to be the kind of stubborn person the way I hear describing him. And I know Postueda good is my good friend. I haven't spoken to him since these things happened, for true. But I wouldn't be surprised to hear him humbly saying that he has no problem with what is going on. And they could find another constituency for him easily, I think.
I can say this here that I have no problem with you talking and a lie.
No problem with I talking and what?
I could say that I have no problems with you saying everything that you're saying there. I could say that, but I'm lying.
Oh, but in the given situation, I don't see a problem with that.
I don't understand why you can do so, and you come and tell me that I don't know Postueda as well as I do when you don't know. You have not a clue when I met the gentleman, how we socialize. You don't have a clue. And while I'm not claiming that we socialize like that, you don't have a clue. But you could come and do so and bump your gum and hold on, and say that I don't know Postueda as well as you because you are from St. David. Man, stop that stupidness, eh? Stop that.
I live in St. David.
Whatever. Stop that. Stop that. You are allowed to have a different viewpoint, and this is what Real FM is all about. But you're not allowed to come and say, I don't know Postueda. You know what if Postueda and I have a good relationship or a bad one? You don't know.
So shut up. I am pointing out that I don't know Postueda to be that way, the way that stubbornness.
But you said you started by saying that you know Postueda more than I do. Remember that? Didn't you say that?
I think I know him, yes.
Right. So that's not shut up with that stupidness. Have a nice morning. Take care of yourself. Goodbye. Right. Don't talk stupidness on me. Shut up.
Why?
What? Let me tell you something. And I cannot understand for the life of me, where you have an incumbent, you have a man who has won the seat how many times? Meaning Oliver. Twice. Back to back. He's won the seat. All candidates will have their challenges. But people getting on like if Oliver don't exist.
Yeah, that's how it is. Like a foregone.
What's wrong with what? So is that like a foregone conclusion that Oliver will lose?
Mm-hmm.
I'll stop all your stupidness, man. That's wrong with you. You cannot behave like if the gentleman does not exist.
But
he does exist, and he is a formidable force.
But Dre, even if we follow in for argument purposes, even though if we follow in what the caller just say, that case in point that there is no need to put the leader there because every leader could hold his out and he say he creating this buzz, put him anyway.
Yes.
If he creating that buzz as you just claim, there's no need to look for a place to put him. He could just go anywhere and win. So to looking for a place to see him that don't augurs well for the whole thing. That's the thing about it, Andre. They're trying too hard to justify that decision. If it is a genuine one, you don't trying hard to do that. So it's like the decision is made and then you're trying to sell it. So you realize now people go say, that's what it is. So you're trying very hard now to put a spin on it. If the decision is genuine, there is no need to spin doctor it.
No need. No need whatsoever.
And if you claim, as you say, you had this buzz, you don't have to go and try to put yourself in a position and profit off another man's tile. Put your shoulder to the wheel so you don't have to rob and kill and steal.
Good morning.
Good morning to you, Mr. Andre Donald, and good morning to Mr. Keto.
Just a squaddy.
Squad?
Yeah.
Right. Now, I don't know about who know Persuader better than who. I don't know Persuader very good, but I know him. I've attended seminar with him already and whatnot. So I know him when he was a pest officer. My thing is, it's not who know better or what. It's how I interpret what I see happen and how you interpret what you see happen. In my interpretation, I see it as a weakening and a downcast for the NDC. You cannot have your person who is second in command of your political party to making room for somebody else, whether it's the leader or not. Persuader contested 2 elections for the NDC. And he said before this convention that he is contesting for the deputy. At first he was in the driver's seat for the political party, political leader. And he said that he's contesting for the deputy, which means that he agreed to stand on the side of the political leader. So if by chance the political leader gets sick, I cannot go in, he will be the next man fitting in. And for you to tell me that you have to step down now in where he was preparing to run, I seen it as a weakening and a lack of vision for the NDC as a political party. And that is how I assess it. Because second in charge is high. People don't realize that it's a high position. You are the second in charge. Anything happen, you fit in. And for you to have to be the person fitting in, CBN said they call both of them for interview or for some ideas on what happened, and it was futile. Nobody even spoke. I guess somebody going to have some press conference sometime and speak. But the fact that you stepped down, where you was most popular, I believe that if a man going in as a leader of a party, he should stamp his authority from the beginning, not looking or searching for position, a place to run. You should use authority as you come in as leader. You should be able to show your strength immediately there. That's what I see happening in all political parties. Blaze leadership was because he was from Carriacou. He was able to strike a leader there. Blaze was not a very good prime minister, but he was able to strike leadership in Carriacou. And if you look at any other politician around, they was able to strike their leadership when they go in. Keith Mitchell, first time he run, he lost and miserable. He went back in the very same place where he lost and he stamped his authority and remaining. That is a fact. Nobody can doubt it. Right? So if you can't stamp the authority, if you have to give up your authority for somebody else, whether it's a leader or whatnot, it shows a weakness in your party. It shows that the infighting in the NDC have not died down as we expected. And it is a history to prove that the NDC have a record for having internal fighting among the persons. And that is one of the biggest problems. There are very brilliant people inside there, but they cannot stay together. And through that, it has weakened that party. They cannot stay together. And I am foremost of that very same belief still, that they cannot stay together as a team. Okay. It doesn't mean that when you want to run, you can't think and you won't have little hiccups. But these hiccups should be ironed out before it comes to the general public. And every time they have those hiccups, it comes out to the general public. As far as I see it.
All right.
It's a weakness to me.
Got you.
Thank you.
Thanks. Real 91, 23 minutes on the upswing now to the hour. Yes, Ken.
No, man. Your program, go on.
I know it's my program. That's what, you see, that's what your problem is. You just, when you get a little slap, you just figure that, okay, fine, I have to hit back.
Yes.
That is not necessarily the way to win the battle. You must pick your positions to fight.
That fighter picking.
No, if you want to fight, I mean, I could fight.
I don't do it like Persuader and lay down by. I don't want to be the asphalt at all. I don't want no vehicle run on me like the asphalt, boy. Nah.
But I'm back to this thing again. And this is bothering me. You know, and I think it just shouldn't be. You cannot just, you know, everybody getting on like if, well, he go run there, meaning Mr. Mitchell, so he go win. So what happened? So Oliver dead? Huh? Oliver telling me to run again?
Like they don't like Oliver raise the white flag.
They forget that there's a thing. Oliver you large, you know that with them, yeah. Oliver Samuel. Oliver is a large man. Do not mistake that.
Who Oliver, the first time he won, who you came up against? Persuader twice?
Persuader twice.
Okay.
Let had the constituency before.
Yeah.
And then, yeah. So Persuader twice. And again, anybody who come get it again. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Donald.
Good morning, Mr. Primus. How you doing?
And good morning, Mr. Caller. Good, Mr. Donald, for the time.
Great.
Just taking in somebody conversation, Mr. Donald.
All right.
Mr. Donald, what I'm noticing now, Mr. Donald, in the northeast area, specific Willis area, the last time we spoke of the some work to be done, will be started. So it's strange to see now that the work has I shouldn't use the word strange, but the work has really started. And what is more interesting than all, it seems as though that they will be doing over one of the bridges one of the bridge has been there for a very long time. So scope of work in the Willis area would be a good one in time to come to Ranala.
That's not the Monkuma Road, right?
No.
That's another road.
Yeah, I'm talking about the Willis Road, which will take you back to the Granville area.
Okay.
But that scope of work is starting in the area of the Fall Gap.
Yeah.
Right, to come into Willis. That first bridge, I think I've noticed is starting preparing for building a new bridge. And the engineering work inside the roads and so on, somebody who back walls and so on, I started.
Good to know. Good to know.
Yeah, Mr. Donald.
Things happening, man.
A lot, Mr. Donald. So as I said, the northeast constituency area is not for sale. It's easy for anyone to just.
So nobody can come and buy us up there?
No. As I said from the beginning, it doesn't matter who run. All it depends on the party. And I think what the people have been looking at is what the party are doing, not individual. Because the first time I met Mr. Clement, I didn't know Mr. Clement. I just saw him and he said that he's the one who will be running for the constituency. And right away I give him my support. So it doesn't matter who, once the party is right, we don't have a problem. So Mr. Tobias and whosoever contemplating and running again, I think that they are in their last days.
Final mission?
Final, yeah.
So, in essence, what you're saying, this government in that area is for the greater good, for the greater number, because the work's done will be beneficial to all. ELL, not green, but all. Green, yellow, red, white. Everybody will benefit from the improvement of that road. So if you have to go across on the western side and you come out from Granville, you don't have to make all the wrongs. So it's beneficial, the greater good for the greater number. And that's the crux of the matter with this government. And persons like you have to continue to let people know. Because sometimes people believe only us like on the radio what's saying that.
No, it is there for everyone to see. Especially when I think in terms of that first piece of road, the road from the Granville area leading into Willis. I remember doing farming on the lower part of the Granville area. I used to be carrying the load in a small Hillman Hunter car. And there is a corner, you should call it S corner. Once rain fall, that's it. There's no way that you want to make that S corner. It was a very difficult corner for any vehicle to come up when it's wet. And I remember that I have to be looking at the mountain at once rain, it starts setting up, I have to move up. others that won't be able to carry materials or have load in the car. And today, that same piece of road that the NNP started from the Grenville area, from the Goosey side, they had done half part of it. And then the NDC came in and they stopped that road. And it take the NNP again to come back into office and to complete that road. And God bless the day that is vision of the Prime Minister. That today, that road is so very important because of the landslip in the Molina area. The vehicles, bigger trucks and so on, are using that same Grenville road. And if that F-corner was there, there is no way that F-corner become a highway now. It just cut one straight. And the NDC government didn't have the vision to look at it in that way.
Okay.
You know, so that's something that really, really amazes me sometimes when people talk about what they could do and what they have done. And, you know, and the Monkuma Road, I think it's on its way.
Yeah, it started. I know it has started. I know that. I know that.
So it doesn't matter what who come and who does.
So Carla, so when they say only Bishop and Gary will do something, they lying.
Forget that. I've been living in Willis for the past 63 years. I've never went anywhere, and there's no one that will fool me in terms of politics and what they could do and what they cannot do. Have a good day, gentlemen.
Take care, Prime. It's great. 15 minutes now to the 9 o'clock hour. This is real. This is FM. This is your radio. This is your country. People, understand, know that, learn that, and believe that Grenada is yours, not anybody else's. So, but don't let anybody come and do something and try to blind you with a couple of dollars.
So Andre, what Prime was really saying there, we can't used to pass vehicle driving in oil.
Vehicle park up on hill.
Eh?
You see, vehicle park on hill in mud can't move out.
No.
Vehicle park on hill.
On the asphalt.
On the asphalt. Don't move out. Morning.
Morning, gentlemen, again.
Morning.
You don't want to talk? If you don't want to talk, I could hang up. Morning, gentlemen, again, and he stop.
Credit might finish.
No, the call is still there. No, he doesn't want to, so we move on. Let me tell you. Leadership. And remember I said that, leadership and showmanship is two different things. Leadership and showmanship, Keaton, two different things. Good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes?
Yeah, I did listening and things. Like recording them, and my body was one day gone.
Happy belated birthday, Latouche.
Yeah. I did listening and taking in, man. From since 2008 when they coming into power, everything was just a standstill until 2013 when the Prime Minister came back in and had to continue the work. So everything was just a standstill, and I'm surprised for what happening there now. You know, it's on Kung Fu Fighting?
Yeah.
Yeah, you better look for it and play.
Why should I look for that song and play it?
Well, is that continue fighting?
Okay.
I just said that, you know, I don't mean for you to do that, eh?
You mean, so, well, why would you ask me about something and then tell me you ain't mean for that? I ain't understanding you at all, in a virgin.
Yeah, I know.
You have to know if you...
If you have a time, just get a little play when you have time before you end the program.
Well, that's asking you, why should I play that? That's what I'm trying to find out from you. But you ain't telling me.
Just continue fighting on the other side.
Okay, if you say so, thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
Everybody was kung fu fighting. Those kids were fast.
said play a little piece, right, Carl? So we did that. Okay?
Yeah, man.
Kung Fu fighting. Somebody's birthday is today or something? Okay, Andre, my son's birthday is on Sunday. The 12th. He'll be 21 years old. Thank God for him. Well, I say thank God for you and him. Good morning.
Morning.
Yeah.
I don't know what I was talking and I find out like the phone just cut off. And that been happening in my phone, so I was wondering if I get cut off from your end or my end. I was pointing out something concerning this whole issue of leadership and the comments being made relative to Kit Mitchell's age, which I find is obnoxiously senseless in this country nowadays. As far as I'm concerned, Kit Mitchell is simply the best we have had. At the same time, I am convinced that Kit Mitchell could sit down on a rocking chair and run this country effectively. And I'm not saying he's the only person who is capable of running the country. But I think Kit Mitchell's experience is enough. Age doesn't matter one bit. And Kit Mitchell is a perfectly fit man as far as I know and understand. And at the same time, his head is, to my mind, perfectly clear relative to what it takes to run a country. And Kit Mitchell is not just an example for Grenada. He's admired by leaders throughout the world right now. So I'm yet to understand that Halabalu talk about he should resign because of his age and his kind of nonsense. It doesn't matter. So I think that could be dismissed with just that. People need to understand this type of thing. And a lot of times, most of the people who are making this kind of statement and pronouncement doesn't seem to understand politics. They just have a hatred for Kit Mitchell, and that's all. That's how I see it. It's just a hatred and a hatred. I am very critical of some of the things that he says and do sometimes. But I can see how I could dismiss Kit Mitchell's ability and at the same time the amount of work that he has put in and caused the development of the country to be a lot better than any of them I've ever done. Criticizing him is one thing for certain things he might have done. But the thing is that the man is simply good at what he's doing. And he's one of the hardest working men you could find on the face of the earth. Give him credit.
Okay, thank you.
And I love him.
Appreciate that too. 10 minutes to the hour. I have so many things to do today, boy.
You'll get through?
Well, I have to. I don't have a choice. You know, when you don't have a choice, you just don't have a choice. You just have to make sure that you do it. Good morning. How are you doing?
Good morning, my brother Andre. How you do, sweetheart?
I'm all right, Miss Jacob. Tell me.
Right, and good morning to my brother, my beautiful brother by your side.
Morning,
Lord,
morning.
By Sunday, it was nice. It was wonderful.
Thank you very much.
Right. Let me tell you something. My minister don't go nowhere, no. Joke all you making. They making joke. Tell us NDC did already yet with my minister. And you see that brother, they kick out from the NDC, that they sense in prison time. Understand? So all of them have to meet it up. You understand what I'm saying? They can't touch. Well, don't come to me, Prime Minister. You're mad? With the Prime Minister they could touch. They can't touch him. He they here for 5 years. For giving about 7 more years again to go. Because that election that coming up there, that is the first one. I give you 7 more to go. He said, Jesus Christ, you don't want me to have a good time with my mommy? I say, yes, I want you to have a good time with your mommy. But you have to have a good time with your sister Teresa too.
All right, Miss Jacob. Have a nice day.
So you and Brother Carla, you have a blessed day, sweetheart.
Right,
God bless you all and I love you all. Bye-bye.
Take care.
Right.
Right. 8 minutes to the swing. The swing of the bell. Bong.
The bell?
Yeah.
The real bell?
No.
Not the bell that the Prime Minister indicated he's holding on to.
Not holding it. You have it in your pocket.
Yeah. What
No.
2 issues?
Sure.
Before we go at 9.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing that the curfew has been with this, I don't want people to take it as an indication to jackass the thing, Dre. I don't want people to take that as an indication that they could go ahead and jackass the thing. Secondly, to the NNP folks, register. Yeah, I said my bit.
In relation to the releasing of the curfew, again, I would have my advice is that the authorities is that they buy some airtime, different entities, and push the whole fact of vaccination, push it,
and protocols,
push health protocols that needs to be followed. And you probably could stop. It's time to stop telling people that they need to follow it. Telling people is the way of life.
Yep.
You know, that's what I thought would have been done in sync with announcing that you're now removing the curfew. I thought that would have been a wonderful time. You know, so as soon as that announcement was made, you'd have bought the time already.
And heat it on time.
And bang, it goes one time. That's what I thought would have been done. However, it wasn't. So it is the responsibility of persons on air like myself and others to do our best to continue educating them. But I would have loved to hear one voice with that coming out of you.
Yeah.
And, you know, in terms of that, that's what I would have wanted to hear. There's something that people are only focusing on the curfew, and they're not focusing on something that the government has done. And it has to do with passengers arriving at the different ports, airport, i.e. airport. There is going to be testing again at the airport in view of the Omicron strain they have started. So it's not just, you see, people, and as I just said, the focus now is that, curfew has been lifted. But they're not realizing that while the curfew has been lifted, that retesting has begun at the airport. So the government did not just remove the curfew and not think. They thought, okay, fine, if we remove the curfew now, we must go back to testing.
Forward planning.
But I just wanted them, I thought that what they could have done is do some PR, some serious PR. Because you need to do a serious bit of PR at this particular time. And not just have press conferences and hope that on-air personnel will speak to it. Because they're not obligated to.
No.
And that's one of the things we have to understand. It'd be nice to have them do it, but they're not obligated to do it. And that is something that is very important. That's something that we must understand. So, hey, I'm happy that the curfew has been lifted, because emotionally it was having a bit of a serious effect on people emotionally. Now folks would not be speeding that much to get home.
Yeah, to destination, to
and from the destinations. You can relax on the driving a bit and stop speeding, around corners and stuff, like making it dangerous for all. So that's a good thing. That's a brilliant move by the government. Mm-hmm. But what should have been along with that should have been, okay, this is what it is, and instantly as that announcement is made, you have a barrage.
Yeah, promulgate the whole thing.
A barrage of promotion in relation to health protocols. You have a barrage of that coming out on the media immediately. That would have been really, really nice, but I didn't see that. And that's why, Carl, I say a lot of the times, in these groups and organizations, you do not find people in there who are forward-thinking PR.
No. They see it as a job. They don't think as...
No, but they see that, you'll get done. No, I don't look at PR as that. It has to be done. It has to be done right.
Just like justice is not only be done, it should seem to be done.
To be done. Carl Caton, it was indeed a joy having you in my program this morning. Realize I said my program this morning. Will be on our program together on Friday, God's will. And then you will have your program on Sunday. What are you talking about on Sunday? Any ideas?
I want to address the youthful population and persons under the SEED program and some infrastructural things. Because I want to speak to every strata, within the whole context of Grenada and to give them facts or to lead their minds through facts as how Christ led his disciples in the Garden of Gethsemane.
He didn't lead them, they bring them there and he lead them there.
He lead them through the Garden of Gethsemane.
Carl Caton.
Yeah.
Take care, sir, bro.
Clothing, boats of prey waiting to swoop down on you, and there's no telling what they'll do. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful.